After me just going hard and complaining, really complaining and pleading to my peers of Orangeburg of things that's wrong. Every time we see a shootout or someone get killed, I'm always posting an article or saying something about it. So a group of friends of mine was like, why don't you start an organization, start a movement, and let's do this. So with the help of my core founder members will be Warren Thomas, can't remember everybody's name right now, Kizzy, my cousin Berdine, and Cameron from St. Matthews. They said, let's get together. Kizzy said, let's get together, let's do a conference call. And only like those people that they showed up and they gave in their ideas, and it was Karen that said, Kizzy was like, we need a name for the group. And I was like, I don't have a name. So Karen, we're going to do CraigMac Community Take Back. Save the Youth, CraigMac Community Take Back. So I'm like, I don't know about that, CraigMac. She like, hey, we ain't about being cool. You said you want to do it, so we're here to help you. So, and that was 5 years ago, and we still going strong. It's a movement. I don't really like to call it an organization because there's nothing really hard about it, except to just identify, speak on stuff that we see that's in the neighborhood that's wrong. It's a lot of stuff. When we know what it is, I don't have to go against the list right now. But one of the things that really got me hit me hard was a guy that me and some of my friends used to uncle. None of us were related to him, and he was killed tragically because he was doing something that he had no business doing. He broke in someone's house and he was killed. But he was like a nephew to me, and it really hurt me. So it really pushed me forward to just always be out there checking little guys. You know what I'm saying? I really don't try to get too involved with these young grown type kids, because you know what I mean. I ain't really with the fight. If I see somebody, especially you're from my neighborhood and your pants are hanging off your butt, or you smoking cigarettes, or you drinking, Uncle Craig Mac's gonna check you. That's what I do. That's just me. I always been that way. You got guys that's 4 to 5 years younger than me, and I can remember when I was out there doing my thing and running the streets and doing whatever, but I would never allow the kids from my neighborhood to graduate into the things that I was doing. And that's just me, and that's just how I am. I have kids that go to school here that got to run around in these streets. I like to let it be known that Uncle Craig Mac don't play when it comes to foolishness. That's about it.
Okay, so we see you're having this 5th annual back to school block party. Tell us a little bit about that, what kind of activities are going to happen there, everything that's going on during this block party.
The block party will officially start at 12 o'clock next Sunday. Like I said, this is our 5th year. It's going to be on the community park. Community park is off of Kennedy Road. Easy way to find it is the first left after the 55 if you're coming from the North Road area. But there will be balloons out there. The name of the road is Community Park Road. We're going to have live performances. We're going to have the majorette. A majorette team is going to be there. We're going to have a drumline team. We're going to have local artists. We're supposed to have our local DJ, my big brother, Randy Pitbull, DJ Randy from Pitbull Production. He's our DJ every year. Also, we have I like to call him he's the youngest in charge. He goes by the name of DJ Nasty. He reached out to me and he wanted to be a part of it. I've been seeing his name a lot. I'm a DJ also, so I felt it's only right that I let the little brother come and do his thing, because he got a big following with these kids out here, and I'm gonna get close to him and try to put him up under my wings and tell him the stuff that older DJs never got to know. I have DJs that older than me that I can look forward to. But like if I got a gig that my speakers are short, I can go to them and get bigger speakers. But we got DJ Nasty. We're gonna have some motivational speakers come out. My sister Connie Johnson, she's gonna come out and do some poetry. It's gonna be fun. We ask that everybody come. Bring your lawn chairs, relax. No adult drinks visible. we know how we like to have fun, but I don't allow any of visible adult activities going on. I know some people don't like to follow the rules, so I have a designated area for you off on the woods about a half-mile away. We don't want to smell it and we don't want to see it, if you know what I mean. This is Orangeburg, so everybody's hip to that part.
Okay, so I was about to ask you, how do you reach out to the youth? How do you reach out to the students? You told me about DJ Nasty, so who else are you reaching out to?
I have a lot of peers that I went to school with that are very positive in the neighborhood. Me myself, I'm a bit of a hermit. I'm trying to break out of that. Being that I'm an artist and a barber, I'm home a lot. I work from home. I reach out to, like I say, I have Dr. Vikel Darby from Orangeburg, District 5. Brother Jerry Govan, I reach out to him. I would say she's like my mother. Sister Rachel Sistrunk. I have sponsors, Sess from the Africa House right down the street. Daytron Larkin, those are my sponsors. S&P Lawn Care, S&G Auto. I just reach out. Me personally, I do it social media. That's how I get out to everybody. Okay. Like I said, I'm on social media all day, every day. I'm on Facebook at Craig Wally. I'm on Instagram at Mr. Artificial 81, Mr. Mr. Dot Artificial 818. That's my Instagram. I'm out there every day, all day, just sharing it and getting my friends to share it. That's how I get the word out. Going to the local barbershops when I leave here, and that's how I get the word out. Speaking to my peers and people who have the same mindset and want to see our youth do better. The big task, I can't do it alone, and like the old saying goes, it takes a village to make this thing go right. So I guess everything that I got going on is totally sponsors. Only thing that I really do to get this ball rolling is get out here and thank God for Harvey, who gave me a shot to come to the radio station and do this. But other than that, it's social media, hanging flyers in barbershops, stores, and gas stations, put them in different people's hands so they can share with their church members. And that's pretty much how I do it. Like I said, it's a movement. It's not really an organization, so it's not rocket science. The name speaks for itself. Save the Youth. Very important.
So, Save the Youth, what other events have you guys hosted in the past, or do you guys have coming up this year?
This is what I do hardcore every year. The couple of days before school start, I try to do it. This year school starts on the 17th. I try to do it the Sunday before school starts. I like to partner with other organizations. If I happen to see anything that's on social media, I'm pretty much the first one to share it. If I'm not booked for DJing, which is pretty much every weekend, one day out of the weekend mostly. As far as doing stuff that out of our own movement, we don't really do a lot, but Back to School Bash is something that we go hard every year. Like I said, there are other people that I know that have organizations, and I like share their information, piggyback off of them, build ideas off of them, and use stuff that they do towards what I do, pretty much.
Okay, so this is a huge movement, you guys. You're hearing it now on News Perspectives, WOCS 93.7 FM. We are here with Mr. Craig Mac talking about the Save the Youth event, the 5th annual Back to School Block Party, which will be held Sunday, August 13th at the Community Park off Kennelly Road, Orangeburg, South Carolina. Make sure you're out there. So, Mr. Mac, do you have any encouraging words to the students, the parents that are listening out there, to bring them and have them come out to this event?
Bring your kids. I know a lot of people out there don't have school supplies to start school with. Kids gonna play bingo and win book bags. I'm still receiving school supplies from people who can. If you can't, I understand it. Just bring your people, bring the kids. We gonna have bouncy houses provided by Character Parties. My cousin Charlene said she's having the ice cream truck come out. We have sponsors that give out. He likes to remain anonymous. He gives away shoes one year. He gives away 10 pair of shoes the next year. Last year he chose 10 names and gave them all $50. And then we did something called GPA Challenge. Kids' names were chosen, and they were actually turning their report cards, and the highest GPA received $100. And whoever has the highest GPA this year will receive $1,000 next Sunday at the Back to School Bash. We just want everybody to come out and enjoy themselves, listen to some music, dance, have a good time, get your belly full, have fun, have fun, have fun.
And you heard it once again, the 5th annual Back to School Block Party in Orangeburg, South Carolina, Sunday, August 13th. Make sure you bring your children out there for performances, special guests, and more. Thanks so much, Mr. Mac, for coming to talk to us with New Perspectives, WOCS 93.7 FM.
WOCS 93.7 FM, the People Station, is sponsored by Orangeburg Consolidated School District 5, Regional Medical Center, the Department of Public Utilities, Jimmy Jones Toyota of Orangeburg, and the National Kidney Foundation. For more information about upcoming programming, tune into WOCS 93.7 FM, the People Station.